Okay, welcome back. This is Darkside. If you caught my last video, it's about stun immune champs, which are the best ones and why for Alliance War defense. What I wanted to cover this time was which are the best Alliance War bosses and mini bosses. A lot of people nowadays are moving away from magic but are still utilizing her as Alliance War bosses or a mini boss. But remember, always bring somebody that's duped. If he's not duped, I don't care what level he is, get him out of there because he's not going to get you any kills. So from the top of the list here, just going down the list of my champs. Magic is one that I see from time to time. I have Blade. A lot of people have Blade. People are going to go for Blade. Blade tears her up. I mean, she doesn't even really activate Limbo much. She doesn't do a whole lot, and she is dead. I mean, like, quick. Another one is Ultron. And depending on your game level of play, he will be someone that could be massive as far as damage because of his regen. And if he's put on a stun immune node, even more, unless you know how to fight him well. So I see a lot of Ultrons on there, but he is very, very dangerous because, you know, he doesn't bleed. He doesn't have any kind of effects from poison, so that doesn't help any. Another guys we see from time to time is Mordor. And since we're tier 1, we see a lot of Mordor 5-star. And some people make the mistakes. They bring in one that isn't duped. You always want to bring a champ that's duped. It just makes him better. It's just going to get you more kills possibly, or it's going to cause some kind of damage to the fighter that you're using at that time. The one next to Mordor is Medusa. Medusa again has a special one is really good. Her special 2 is fantastic. Again, when she gains 3 Furies, be careful because she could auto block you, and that could be really hard. You know, they block you, you auto block you, then, you know, they could cause some damage to you. And sometimes they will put her either on the main boss, like Magic, or a mini boss because of her abilities. I think she's a little easier, but that's just my opinion. That's just how I play. SpiderMan Stark is one that I've seen many times as a mini boss, especially on power nodes, power gain nodes, and he does a great job. He could be fast, he's funky, he's elusive, but he hits hard. I mean, he hits really hard. So luckily my attack team always consists of R5 Blade, Magic R4, and Ultron R4. So I could eliminate all those things. So those are things that you want to take in consideration when you're going against your opponent. Is look at your path, see who's on it, especially if you have the same path after after every Alliance War, if you're playing the same path over and over. But those are ones that you want to see and keep an eye out. And let's see who we else see. Spider-Mans are perfect mini bosses. You will see from time to time that they are the main boss because they are so, acrobatic. They're really fast, and they create massive amounts of damage. They are on the special 1 nodes that are usually like on the left side of Alliance War, and they create a lot of damage. But again, keep in mind, have them duped. If not, don't even bring them in. Hyperion, someone you see from time to time. He's getting a little bit easier because a lot of us, play map 6, and a lot of alliances, they might play map 6 once a week, maybe twice a week, just to get better rewards. But that's someone you got to keep an eye out, especially with his power gain. That's why I always bring my Magic, but he's one that you will see as a power boss on a power node as a mini boss. And Mr. Dormammu, he is usually the one that you would see as boss and mini boss several times. With Dormammu, the thing with him have a magic around or have some other power lock or power drain champion with you. So that's something that I would always suggest when going into any kind of alliance war. Bring some kind of bleed champ. Bring some kind of champ that's immune to bleed or poison. And then bring another champ that has power lock or power drain. And that's the easiest way. And it doesn't even matter if he has Mystic Dispersion, because once you get him to that power drain or power lock, then you got him. You got Dormammu. But again, bring him duped. If not, he's not good at all, because his degen will not kick in. And that is a really, really big must. And let's take a look at who else I have seen as far as the latest. I have yet to see a Raccoon R4 as a mini boss, but it wouldn't surprise me one day. A lot of people don't realize his special 2 I have seen do 50k damage. He's a great little guy. I mean, he's small. And yeah, he doesn't take a whole lot of hits to kill, but he's a great champ to put on defense. Either on a stun immune node or an immune that he's on a power node or something. Because when he does his SP2, special 2, he will wreak some havoc and kind of regret, that you're doing it. So we have MODOK. MODOK's new. A lot of people, are beating, or did beat Uncollected from last month and facing him, and you see him more and more. And basically, you're going to see this guy on stun immunes, but you'll definitely see him as a mini boss. And then I saw today that he was a boss, but he was unduped. So I mean, I saw that on someone else's stream, and I was like, well, that's kind of weak, because remember, bring them duped, and the higher the sig level, the better. Next one would be Iceman. Iceman, because of his cold snap, I usually don't have a problem with him. Some people do, depending again what bosses they bring in. But with this guy here, if he's on a stun immune, or if he's on a maybe like a degen node, or maybe like a power node, I mean, he could do these. He could keep spitting out these special 1s, special 2s, and the special 2s are the ones that'll get you, because they create a lot of damage really, really quick. And you kind of want to be like aware of it a lot. The Juggernaut, you'll see him. People have him with Mystic Dispersion, and there are certain champs that feed Mystic Dispersion more. So all depends on who you bring. But Mystic Dispersion is basically for all mutants. And what that does is it charges their power bar even faster than usually. And the Juggernaut can sometimes go from special 1 all the way to 3. And he can start, power driving you and doing one of those, round kicks and just shoving your face in the sand, pretty much. So, yeah. But he's another one that you see as a mini boss. He doesn't do bosses anymore, so he used to back in the day, but not so much. Yondu is another one. You've seen him duped. He has a really, really massive special 2. I mean, does a lot of damage. And there's just sometimes where it feels like his arrows just keeps going. It keeps going. That guy's bad. And he's hard to deal with at times. And yeah, he's just super, super tough. Let's see, guys, if we see anyone else in here in my list. Because a lot of these other champs, they're older. They don't have, the strength of fighting abilities. You will see Thor Ragnarok from time to time, but it'll be like a R4. And the reason with him is when he does his special 3 and he starts that shock attack, I mean, really, it's over. I mean, he kicks your butt. And he could be pretty tough if you don't know how to play him or how to do, how to work around his abilities. Yeah, see, I haven't played with Sentry or Void I got them from that crystal offer that I got the other day. I got 3 stars, which is fine with me. I'd like to rank them up and then make a video one day. And who knows, maybe with these updates that are coming out, maybe we'll see the Red Hulk as being a new mini boss out there. Maybe seeing Luke Cage, you know, for a change, because I mean it's been a while. The Green Goblin. The Green Goblin is one that has regen, ultimate special 1s and special 2s. Very, very productive as far as being a mini boss. I've never seen him as a boss, but he's always been a mini boss. Doc Ock, same thing. I've seen him on the left side next to the main boss, and he was on a power gain node, and his special 2 hits really, really hard. So again, that's why I bring magic, because you just never know who's going to be in there. And from time to time, you'll see Punisher 2099. You'll see him in there, and this guy I like. He's got some cool stuff in there. Yeah, he's got like a grenade launcher, and he does massive damage with his special 2. So we'll see him from time to time. Not a whole lot, but I actually like this guy. I have a Alliance teammate that has him as R4, and he loves him, and I don't blame him, because he is a really good champ. Hela we see a little bit, not yet. I think it's because we got so used to playing the that special quest we had last month. I got so used to playing and beating her, and I mean, there were times where, you know, I had to use my 4-star champs when I had both Alliance Quest and Alliance War playing. So, but you do see her as a mini boss from time to time. And I gotta say, guys, I think that's it as far as the mini bosses and bosses. We do see a King Groot from time to time, but honestly, when you bring in the magic, she'll cut him in half easy. You know, you do a couple hits, a couple power locks, you're done. I mean, that's pretty much it for Groot, King Groot. Going all the way down to my 2 stars and 1-star champs. That's funny. I don't have a lot of 2 stars or 1 stars. That challenge was pretty easy. The million points for shards and all that kind of stuff. Alright, so that's me so far. We're at 3630. Tomorrow will be a little bit higher. No one's caused any big problems for me yet. Then my friends will move up a little bit, and then they'll start clearing some stuff. So I'm not worried there. And I think I already moved. You know what, guys? I'm going to buy one of these. Just for kicks. Just because you guys are here. And let me see what other crystals I got. But I hope you guys really enjoyed that part of that section of who makes the best Alliance War defense bosses and mini bosses. Because I always think of new ideas of how I could help the community out. What's the best way to approach it. And what kind of content everyone would like to see, because I haven't seen any of that, especially some of the stuff I've been putting out lately. Alright, let's spin this one. You know, in this one I've never got a champ. I've gotten the 3600 T2 alpha shards several times, and T4 basics. I mean, and I get a couple of other ones, but I let it spin out, you know. Oh, and in the uncollected shards from battle chips, I got 225 units twice yesterday, which was really cool. I was like, okay, sweet. Don't have to spend any money. Yeah, on this one right here, I got 225. Yeah, right there. Units twice yesterday. Alright, so let's spin this bad boy. If you guys liked the video or the video I did before, please hit the like and subscribe button. The more likes and subscribes I get, the bigger my channel will grow, the more content I could do, the quicker I could buy a laptop. Because I'm trying to buy a laptop because I need a laptop to actually screen, and I mean not to screen, but to actually oh cool, to do some live streaming, because I'd like to do that. All right, nice. Got a 4-star Archangel. All right, sweet. No, I don't want this offer, man. It's already maxed out. And I got 275 red star shards. I wasn't expecting that, guys. That's for sure. Alright, so I got 3673 5-star shards, 12,000 6-star shards. Okay. Okay, guys, well, that does it for this session from Darkside. I really hope you enjoy the material. Like I said, if you like it, please invite your Alliance teammates, share the video, hit the like and subscribe button. If you have any questions, let me know, and I am more than happy to assist you in any way that I can. I do play a lot because my business is seasonal, so I do have a lot of extra time. And like I said, if you want to be added to my line chat, there's over 50 people in there, and it's alliances from everywhere and people from all kinds of different tiers of the game. So it's not just, you know, top people, because one thing, guys, you'll notice is I don't care about those kind of things. Prestige, the champs that I got, what matters to me is people. If you got respect for people, then they'll respect you. So that's how I am in real life, and that's how I am in this game. I have no beef with nobody. I don't, because there's no reason. It's a game. We're here to have fun. We're here to have a good time. But hope you guys are having a good one. Please look forward to seeing you in my next video, and you guys have a good night. I will see you later.